All right, we do have a raid here. It's the same guy, Morlock. I'm not going to worry about him. Ooh, she gets a Sun Dragon at level 22? That's really nice. I'm going to get Earthing. It's almost guaranteed this guy has a 20 stack army inside this city right now, which is not fun.
They are nothing.
Mostly slaves. This is what I said. I said most of these settlements aren't going to have... Most of these armies are only going to be slaves because they don't have any military buildings. And this is like a key to winning really tough parts of the campaign. Focus on where they have military buildings. The computer's economy cheats like crazy, so the economy doesn't really matter. But if you can hit their military buildings, it's going to knock them out for like 20 turns. He does get a poisoned wind globadier, which is a little bit scary. But we can just focus our archers on that guy. And he does, of course, also have like a warlock engineer because he's in a settlement. That's, I guess, level 3.
These fools have no
But
chance.
we can take this and we can actually... We're going to occupy this settlement when we're done as well. Is this Marsh? Ooh. Ew. I hate this map. This guy was mostly Skaven slaves. He had very little artillery. He had no artillery. He only had a warlock engineer. We are attacking him though, so it's very likely that he is just going to sit back and wait for us to come to him. Okay, so here's my... I'm thinking about just putting all of my units in the marsh so that we have a lot of time to shoot at them when they come in. But if we screw it up, it kind of means that they have a lot of time to shoot at us when we have to go after them. But you know what? We also have Dragon Princes right now. We have a couple good units.
As you say. Understood.
Let's at least set our battle lines. We're going to have to set them as wide as possible because we're fighting Skaven. I'm going to keep the white lines in the back to just fill in any gaps after the initial charge. We can put our archers here. No skirmish on guard. We can put our mage here. Imrik here. Actually, I'm going to put Imrik here. And the noble here. Our dragon can go there. Princes and princes.
Archers. Dragon princes.
I think I am going to start in the swamp.
Behold the majestic.
I know it's kind of bonkers. But it really does give us some advantage, especially if we can get them to come towards us. Like they have warp lightning, but we also have a mage and a sun dragon and 2 cavalry units. Boy, they got a lot of units. Okay. Yeah, and Skaven tend to attack. 1, 2. They do have 2 sets of night runners here. Let's keep an eye on those and the poison wind. This is what we're gonna do the flaming skull over here for sure. This is mostly trash, so that's perfect. What we're gonna want to do is just open up this line a little bit, and we're actually gonna put Imrik in this gap. We're gonna bring you guys over here. We're gonna bring you guys up here. We're gonna keep these war lions over here. Yeah, these night runners are a big threat. We might as well hit this right away because we're not at max power. Ah, yes. That's the reason I wanted the lions to stay behind. Because I didn't want my archers to get picked apart by them. Do a little bit of focus fire here where we can. We're just gonna have to hit those night runners right away. There's not much else we can really say about that.
Spearmen. Understood.
These guys will win against the Skaven slaves really badly.
For order.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to do this.
Spearmen. Archers.
Arg.
Prince Imrik.
Erg. I don't like that. Too much going on here. We are going to have to just flame our own troops a little bit. Unfortunately, I think I don't really see any other proper way around it. We'll go after him though right now, and we'll make sure that the dragon is on those poison wind globadiers. Princes, I've managed to forget about you entirely, so good job.
It shall be done.
You have done what you do best.
White lions.
Our white lions, we can actually move back over this way, and we can peel back these archers a little bit.
Orders understood. Archers. Quickly
These
now.
guys are fine. Let's line up these archers so they can shoot these guys who are fleeing. We're going to turn these spearmen back around, and we're going to move.
For the king.
You know what? We're actually just going to take those rangers, and we're going to charge them in. Our poor rangers are getting a little bit ripped up, and now we have a threat here on these dragon princes. Thankfully, they're big enough that they can move through.
We go.
They're getting caught a little bit. They're getting caught a lot of bit.
Apace. Setting
I thought they would be able to run through those night runners a lot easier than they did, for they did not run well.
Forward.
Shoot, man, there's not a lot I can really do with that. Sun Dragon, can you get here? You guys go here. You guys go like that. Let's just throw that down for right now. I mostly want these just dragon princes to get right out of there. They've managed to keep all of the night runners at bay. This was like the big threat here.
Spearmen.
It's hitting a lot of our own units, but it's okay. We do have some fire resistance due to being Imrik. And then we can really just start pulling these guys back and rebuilding our lines, which is the way you kind of want to fight Skaven,
Asur, advance.
in my opinion.
Apace. Master.
Let's grab the noble and get him in fighting this main guy here. They do have a warlock engineer somewhere. Yeah, we haven't really managed to pick him apart properly.
Understood.
But this is okay. Our front line is re-establishing.
Away.
You guys are fine. You can move back.
We away.
The dragon I'm actually going to send against that leader. Shoot.
Asur, advance. Quickly now. Advance.
My dragon princes, on the other hand, are not doing good. We got poison wing globadiers here that need to get hit. And these dragon princes actually just need to get completely out of this fight right now. They're going to get shot a lot by this various groups of slingers and slaves and everybody else. So I'm going to try to pull them into a slightly tighter formation just to dodge. And you know what? We're going to charge the back of these guys because we can. Sun Dragon is doing fine. He is unfortunately not attacking the guy that he is meant to.
Dragon princes. We will obey. Seal.
We will run him down. We can. Those guys have broken shattered. These guys have broken shattered. We can run them back into safety, and that's the siege one. All right, let's occupy Big Parter. Big Parter. Pig Barter. Potion of toughness.
Imrik.
Nice. We actually got the growth building here and Lothar and Seaguard building. I don't know that I want that, but I might take advantage of it. It's not a bad building to have back here. We're gonna grab Wary again. Dirty Splooge. Thank you for the follow. We're getting a lot of really funny names this morning. Welcome to the agency. It's good to have you here, guys. Appreciate everybody. All the follows and everything are making a big difference. We just went 3 days a week. We're doing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays here on the channel now. But we just started doing that this week. So as I said, it makes a big difference right now. Every little follow helps a lot. We're very close to getting affiliate with Creative Assembly, so we can get access to like the whatever the next DLC is. Beastmen and Dark Elves probably. That's where my money is. Okay. I really do want this here. I'm actually losing cash right now though.
Strategy beyond compare.
Strategy. I don't want to put anyone else in this army. I want to put a whatever the hero is that gives training. A hand, no, not a handmaiden. I want a lore master in this army. That training ability is really, really good. Always try to keep one training hero in every army is advice that I would give. It just adds up and it makes a huge difference.
Son of the Phoenix.
You know what? We're gonna blow this up. Nah. No, you know what? We're gonna keep it for just a little bit.
Master of Drake.
Just because we don't know if we're gonna have to maybe reinforce after fighting Shattered Cove, it would be good to at least be able to do it on site.
We are ill at ease.
Ashridge, no. I think I'm gonna keep Reaver patrols because it is slowing them down and it's stopping their success chance. I don't really want to build anything else here. I think that's the turn. We do have a couple rights available, which is not a bad idea. Invocation of Vol. We need to do this for actually one of our quests right now. We have it active. It would also give us Vol's Hammer during siege battles, which is always fun. Though the only siege battle we're going to hit is Flayed Rock, probably. And that money is kind of valuable. You know what? Let's just hit enter. What do we got? Slaves, warp fire throwers. Unexpected. And a warp grinder. So okay, so he's got a weapons bench somewhere. We are gonna fight this. I wish our archers were healed up a bit. Okay, so honestly, it's the warp fire throwers and the grinders are the only things I really got to worry about. The slingers a little bit, but they're not too bad. 12 Winds of Magic. Let's gamble it. I'm feeling. Gambling never pays. It used to be a thing that was like if you were under 15, you were always guaranteed to succeed, but they changed that in probably a not even that recent patch. And I still fall for it a lot. All right, so this is a pretty straightforward fight in terms of what we can actually do. We're gonna put the white lines right here in the back because I'm actually gonna be using them to hit whatever clan rats spawn.
Dragon Princes.
Same with the Dragon Princes starting off.
Dragon Princes.
Honestly, I think until they move units up, there's not really a whole lot I can do on that front. Yeah, this is just going to be focus the warp fire throwers, focus the Eshin drills, the warp grinders, and then everyone else we should just be able to chew up, especially with burning heads, which is going to be the big thing. A couple good burning heads is what's going to win us this fight, 100%. If you want to fight a lot of dwarves, heavy armor units, just play Wurzag with the magic resist. Yeah. I love shades and dwarf rangers. Hybrid infantry with armor piercing melee are awesome. I am mixed about them. I'm always like, well, if your archers are in combat, melee combat, you've done something wrong. But also, there are so many things that let the enemy spawn units on your archers that it's not really that wrong. Are they gonna come or are they just gonna sit there? No, they're coming. Okay. I suppose we could move up. But I'd rather than waste these attacks. Wow, those guys are winning against my rangers, hey? Pretty badly too. Pretty badly too. Those rangers really did not survive well against clan rats. I guess they are at half health, so it does make some sense. Let's grab you to help them out.
Orders received. Advance.
These guys are pretty weak now.
Advance. Dragon Princes. Setting forth. We will obey.
Hopefully our lines will rebuild without too much difficulty.
Archers.
I'm actually going to turn these guys off fire at will right now because We don't benefit from... These guys are just going to despawn in a hot second.
Prince Imrik.
I don't think I'm going to use that. We will bring these rangers in, though, this time. You know what? We also might as well grab these guys and charge them. Just to add to the helping them break.
Orders received. Asa, move! Loyal.
That should be fine. That's probably all of their uses.
Archers.
No, one more, hey?
They die. Dragon princes. Coruscant.
So we're going to loop back there again.
As you say.
And I'm going to turn these guys on fire at will because everyone's starting to come within range now.
Archers.
Obvious things I want to focus are going to be
Archers.
these sets of slingers.
To the fray. Make Ulthuan proud. Never fail.
Dragon Princess back to the side. Imrik over to the side. I'm not even worried about these Skaven slaves coming in here right now. Let's start dropping some of these pukes. I think we're going to actually just go right for these warp grinders with them. Nice. We managed to catch those other guys as well. Dragon versus flamethrowers. That seems like a surefire win. Okay, those are spear units. Don't attack them.
It will be done. Sinaf without fail. Orior.
No, let's stay there. I'm actually going to put all of my units on guard.
For duty.
Okay, now we have the warp grinders coming in. So we need to focus fire on them because they are major threat number one.
Yes. Dawn bless.
And we got to start talking flaming skulls. Right about there should do it.
And Louis, Orion, and Louis.
Archers. Defend in order.
Move those guys up. Boy,
It will be
they're not doing so hot, hey?
Dragon princess.
Let's get some Dragon Prince support over here, actually.
For duty.
What I really ought to be doing, though, is actually using these Dragon Princes to chase down things like these slingers.
Swiftly.
So for no good reason, our dragon has taken to the sky instead of finishing his attack. As is tradition. We're actually going to bring him into the front line now, though.
For Ulthuan.
Especially knowing that I can get some of these other troops back.
Asa,
No,
move.
these Dragon Princes are actually not in the hottest spot right now.
We go. By Alariel. Setting forth.
We're going to move these Rangers across to here.
Advance. Onward.
Moving out.
And we're going to drop a nice...
Takoi Dario.
Probably going to kill all of our Rangers, but let's see if we can get these guys out. They've done really good work. They don't need to be in here anymore.
Dragon princess. Advance. Spearmen. Moving out.
We do have a couple big units still here in the back
Princess.
that run potential problems.
Serve the king.
Let's just charge our Dragon Princes on them. Everybody else should be getting wiped out here pretty easy.
Ready and able. The glory of
Might as well give a couple of those bonuses.
Dragon princess.
Yeah, basically we chase down those Dragon Princes. Let everybody else go hog wild.
For duty.
I think that's it. I think that's it. Now, this is an underground battle and an interception, so they should get killed. Just in case, I'm going to wipe out a couple of these warp grinders. Or warp fire throwers. Man, Dragon Prince is 250, 230. 343, that was off like 2 of those casts of the Burning Skull. It's such a good spell. It's one of the best spells in the game. It does so much damage. It does so much morale damage. So many things are weak to fire. Very few things are like immune to fire or resistant even to fire.
Kill them. I can't. Lesser beings. fit
We
only
should
for
take the replenishment. I know we're in our own city, but we got a lot of fighting to do right now, and I don't want to be spending too much time healing. Shield gained, armor gained, shield of the Murworm. Hey, that's not bad. Single scale from the mighty Aminar.
The Prince of Dragons swears it.
He wants peace. Oh no, this is Rictus. Aye, okay, that's actually not great. So these guys are right here. And we're fairly undefended on that side right now. So we gotta mop this up fast. We're probably gonna lose our outside city, which is gonna break our home province. Ash Ridge Mountain.
Grows, my lord. News of your
2 out of 5 bonus
spreads
objectives.
far and wide. Your developing power is
Is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords. After the Sundering, too much was allowed to fall into Druchii hands, and so much else besides slipped into the oceans. What cannot be saved must be destroyed. The enemies of Ulthuan must be hounded to the ends of the world. So we did get a bit of nice money. We could try to build up Ashridge Mountain a little bit. Schweissen, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the agency. This would be a bit of a risk to do. It's maybe not a bad risk though. I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna at least switch over to construction mode.
Imrik,
Pig birder.
boundless courage.
Not sure what I'm doing here. What am I doing on you? Lilia's Blessing would be good. I think we're gonna get Flamestorm because it's you know, a wind is good, a vortex is also good. It depends on what you're fighting, how you're fighting it. Sieges, especially a vortex, is good. We'll get replenished troops, of course, which should make us pretty stonks. And I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go
The dragon shall wake.
70%. What is force march? 25%, 50%. So that's ooh.
All demands we rest.
I think we can reach Shattered Cove in one move. I want to do the heal. These guys are kind of weak. We have the opportunity to bring in another unit. Six archers. Do I want to do that? That's greedy. But you know what? Right now it doesn't hurt.
Master of drakes.
Obviously, I just want more dragon princes. We'll spend a turn before we spend any money there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? Actually, let's this lasts 10 turns. That will absolutely cut us through all of this stuff and up to the final battle. We need to do this to activate a quest, so let's just, I think, take the bite. Just for now.
The rats will be defatted.
In an attempt to locate the rumored fragment of Caledor, the Conqueror's armor, the mage carried out the scrying. During the ritual, however, a shockwave of fell energy suddenly manifested from the scrying pool, violently knocking him back. Gladly, his injuries were superficial, but it seems somebody may already have found the fragment of Caledor's armor, someone who wields dark powers. A more forceful ritual is needed to reach out to this fragment, a ritual of Vol. After all, it was at Vol's anvil that the Conqueror's armor was first forged. Oh, cool. And you get a magic item for doing the invocation? Ooh, I should have paid more attention. Blessed Tome, plus 8 leadership to everybody in range. That's not a bad idea. Blade of Sea Gold. Imrik already has a super cool sword, even though this is dope. We could put this on the Noble. Staff of Solidarity, miscast base chance, minus 50. But she has the Book of Hoeth, so that's not really great. Sapphire Guardian Phoenix, magic resistance plus 25%, and the ability to do a ward save, a constant ward save of 12 magic resistance for everyone in the army. Ooh. That's pretty good versus like Skaven Lightning. I mean, 12% is not a lot, but it's pretty rare that our leadership seems to break. I think I'd rather take this.
Strategy beyond compare.
At least for right now. It's pretty good magic resistance. And he's going to be on a big dragon, so he's going to be a... Like, what I like about it is the effect range is map wide, so even if I charge him forward on a dragon, he's still going to give the magic resistance to everybody. Is this the same turn? This is the same turn. We also got a quest issued. Win the following battle with Imrik's army. On the other side of the map. Thank God they give you the ability to teleport, hey? Imrik and his mage stared into the newly empowered scrying pool. An image appeared of a blood dragon, a vampire of foul ancient order. On his hand was a gauntlet unmistakable in its elven craftsmanship and bearing the insignia of Caledor the Conqueror himself. How dare this creature of the night befoul such an illustrious artifact? Before Imrik could express his lamentation, the vampire addressed him directly through the image. Descendant of Caledor, it hissed. Like my great sire Abharash, I seek to overcome my cursed thirst by drinking the blood of drakes. Meet me in honorable battle, Dragon Prince. If you defeat me, your progenitor's gauntlet is yours. If you fail, I shall feed upon your dragons. And you, of course. Though it sounds much more like a threat than an offer, Imrik knows he has no choice in the matter, for the honor of his ancestors compels him to accept the challenge. We get Armor of Caledor, which gives us, oh my god, regeneration, vigor, and ability recharge, but freezes him in place. That's pretty good though. Ward save, armor, vigor loss, leadership aura, a bunch of money, a bunch of gold, a bunch of experience, etc., etc. We are going to have to do that. Probably not until we've dealt with these ratty rats, though. All right. And he's got the Shield of Merwin on right now. I always do the Vol invocation off cooldown for the magic items. I didn't realize it gave you a magic item. I wasn't paying attention. So that's like a pretty cool, that's kind of worth the 1,500 gold. I was kind of like, this is a lot of money to spend when we have so much building to do, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16 units. 16 units and walls. He probably can't take that. He has savage orcs, which is not great, obviously.
You must restore order.
Invocation of All isn't really going to do a lot as a defensive. Yeah, because you have to affect city walls and siege equipments.
You may look upon me.
All right. Really? Is there a river here?
Mere vermin, barely worth slaughter.
There's an army here, maybe? I didn't think we were going to lose so much movement
Be ready for
speed going through here. But it would appear that we do.
This is my destiny.
Ooh, I don't like this. 23%. I'm just trying to get the 25 plus 31. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to ambush. We got a pretty decent chance of ambush. 80% here. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. We can't do anything about this. I don't think he can take Darkhold or the fortress. And Ash Ridge is like... The likelihood of this being sacked is extremely high anyway. The thing is I'm hesitant to even upgrade this rally field right now. Because if they do fight it and win, I'm going to be like, oh man, there goes 1,500 bucks. How many turns would this take? 3. 1, 2. He'd get there before it even. I'm trying to think whether or not he's likely to just attack Darkhold or whether or not he's going to move all the way over to Ashridge Mountains. Obviously, we're also going to have Skaven coming down here from Crookback. Boy, we are just backed into a corner surrounded by enemies, hey? There's not a friend to be had here.
Come then, messenger.
These
Spit
guys.
out your words so I can be done with them.
Larf.
The people are
1200 for a haven. No, I don't think it's worth it. I think we're better off just saving up the pop and going for the citadel. I hate it. I don't like the idea. We're only making 18 gold a round right now. I just noticed. Oh, Morlock. Dang. Okay. Everything. Ah, crud. Okay. All right, here's the deal. We either go back to pig border. Pig border. We should have done that last turn.
Imrik.
I'm gonna take Shadow Cove.
Easy. They will know Caledor's name.
This was good. He was building an army
I
here.
win.
I always do.
They'll thrive under my rule. Behold the pride
I'm
of
gonna
Caledor.
occupy it because it does have a port
The dragon shall wake.
and a public order building. Yeah. No. No. I don't want a public order building here because they're so good on high alpha settlements that I'd rather just build one in the hometown. But you know what? We might keep it
You may look
just for
upon
a little bit. I'm not sure I really have the desire to throw the money elsewhere. Almost got enough for that. Let's upgrade Flamestorm. We can get Arcane Conduit next level. We're going to grab Secure Influence here because that is valuable. We have 3 turns left on Gordonar. Unfortunately, there's no way we can get to him in time. We heal up here a turn, and then we move back. We take Pig Barter for Morlock. That should be that. And then we can move back up north and deal with the Haunted Forest and Flayed Rock.
foolish, stupid.
He's definitely taken one of them. Probably Flayed Rock. Some possibility he's moved to Negashazar. We're going to lose Ashridge. It's almost guaranteed. But we can upgrade this rally field next turn to the 3rd level. We have enough cash for that. I think we just gotta keep it going. I think, yeah, this guy's going to Ashridge. He's gonna blow up that city. I maybe could have stopped him if I built, but I don't think I would have been able to get enough in time. Wog on Mount Greyhag. Eee. Not good. Not good.
Dragon Rider.
The Star Lance strikes.
The great thing that did happen here is that he lost the military building when he took Pig Barter. I missed the peaks of Caledor. All right, let's build that. Let's not build Ashridge because it's about to get blown up. But let's get Reaver patrols because it will at least slow down those orcs.
This place could use a volcano.
Like, could I just dump a bunch of influence into Grimgor to become his friend? Part of me is like, oh, I wonder. I don't really want to be friends with any of these people. They're all not great friends. At least we know what his army is now. It's gross. And he was kind enough to only sack the city. So thankfully, we still get our commandment for one more turn. Imminent rebellion in Knoblar. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Strategy.
That sounds about right. Let's blow up Pig Barter. Ooh, can we reach? Can we reach? No.
Dragon strikes.
Oh, but it will bring him into Pig Barter,
No contest at all.
and we can auto-resolve.
Their finery belongs to Caledor.
Summary execution.
And we might as well occupy just to heal. Here we go. Start getting some regiments of renown now. We're starting to get a decent level 10. So we can start working on a few more things. Dedicated to Vol. Leadership for Dragon Princes. Upkeep for Dragon Princes. Income, industry, armor. All of that's good. It doesn't look like it locks any of this other stuff either. So we'll get that right away. We'll get Arcane Conduit on her, which is perfect. She basically has 2 Arcane Conduits because of the book. We'll grab Weapon Master on you.
Imrik.
Do we want to build this up? Buttercup? Ooh. So he's just running around with a Skaven slave army right now. Both of them are.
Think me fool.
I think if we just rush Flayed Rock, these guys are going to die of attrition.
Warrior supreme.
You know what? How come we can't get this? Required building archive.
The Asher are troubled.
Which is you. What is the archive? What? Building is an archive. Am I missing something here? Oh, I'm for sure missing something. It's you. Mages. It's the mage building. Oh god, we need that for 2, 3, and 4. Oh my god. Okay, we need to focus that. 500 gold for that, 300 for that. He's probably just going to take the city next turn. Well, I guess. We might as well get Swift Sense and cartridge ammunition after that.
The dragon shall wake.
I'm a little hesitant to do this because I think if we go up this way to take Flayed Rock, he's going to come across and take Big Barter again. It's kind of like wasting 16 gold. But same deal here. I'm a little hesitant to do this for the same reasons. It's pretty unlikely he's going to take the settlement.
The chopper is in mine.
The city is crumbling.
Imminent rebellion too. Shoot. Oh, that's here. All right, let's just enter. Most things don't impact AI enough, yeah. Archive can only be built in main settlements. Yes, yeah. Mage's building, right? Oh, God, the rebellion's down there. Campaign movement range is a really big issue for this. Having to jump through all this forest and back and forth up here is really tricky. Yep, you're going to take this and probably raise it.
The Asur follow strength.
Here's my big concern. If he comes back and joins Deathmaster Snitch on a raid, on a siege, sorry, they could take a city. Oh, I can't win
A
this.
strong leader is needed.
At least he's kind enough just to raise it. God.
You may look upon me.
All right, look, here's the deal. We just got to get moving. We got no healing to do.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
Can I... I would like to get as close as I can to Flayed Rock as possible, so I'm gonna just do that. There's no upgrades to get down here. I'm gonna leave Pig Barter alone. Experience for lords and nobles. 200 a turn. Diplo relations with high elves. Minus 15. 1500. You know what? We're going to do this. Because this is going to level up our noble pretty quickly.
We have nothing to fear.
And we kind of don't have anything else to spend the money on at the moment. Might be worth a lord-only army, or you'll spend ages resettling everywhere. Here's the problem is a single army is going to cost me about 1,000 in upkeep right now, and we really don't have that cash. At least until we can take these buildings and then move back. He's just raiding in Darkhold. That's fine. Rebellion in the Plain of
Greatest of the
Bones.
dragon princes.
Oh, we don't have enough. You're killing me here. You're killing me,
Nothing
Smalls.
stands in my way.
He went that way.
This will be child's play.
All right.
Sent forth by Vol.
Experience gain 20% for spellcasters. Eh.
Mastery.
I'm just gonna ambush. If he went to Haunted Forest instead of Flayed Rock, it's more likely he has a city here and not in Flayed Rock. He may never have resettled this, and if that's the case, if we take Haunted Forest, Snitch will start taking attrition damage, and then he's dead. He's done at that point.
Order must be
Um,
maintained.
Gross. It doesn't really matter.
You must restore order.
Ooh, the rebellions are nasty. 14 turns until we get another dragon event. We should be in a position to actually fight the dragon next time, I hope. And this is what we wanted to happen. Underway interception is an ambush. It's all Skaven slaves. This is why we set in that nice little ambush. We are gonna take the unit replenishment. Oh, this is perfect. Both of his armies are down here. And that's gonna be his final city. I don't think he's at Flayed Rock, which means we can colonize Flayed Rock and force a rebellion there. We actually can't force a rebellion there. If we took Flayed Rock right away, we could force the rebellion. This is a bit worrisome. Bold. The ambush foiled. Oh, I see. But we still managed to get it. Raiding. As long as he doesn't take the cities, that's fine. Okay, we've got the dedicated. We don't get that till another level. So I was actually going to take the +1 public order here because we're having such public order troubles. We have everything we want here, so we can start upgrading things like the Flaming Sword of Ruin. We'll pump that to 3rd level, and then we'll do Burning Head. Just to get the mana cost down. Troops. Influence. We got. We'll stack Hard to Hit. And then Valor. I always try to take melee defense first. I think it's best. Personally.
The rats will be
All right. Haunted Forest.
I am their doom. These fools have no chance.
Done. That's a bit bogus, but let's be honest. I guess I was being a bit lazy in doing that. He's run, which is a little annoying. But he can't have ran that far. We can get Caledor Incumbent, +2 influences, unlocks noble recruitment in all provinces, and hero capacity +3 nobles. Tax cost flammable. I mean, we have to get this first. Are you kidding me? Should we just put 4 nobles in this army? Maybe? It's not a bad idea.
glory awaits.
I can't even see his armies, so I can't tell whether or not he's taking attrition. We might as well do that just to fill out the spot that we lost the ranger in. We do have a rebellion spawning here in a turn, but I don't know if it's going to be at Haunted Forest or Pig Murder. We'll leave this and this for now. These are kind of the moves that we have to take. He is taking attrition, so he doesn't have a home right now. Oh my god, and amazing. And the rebellion spawned here. The only problem is that he is sieging Darkhold, and those orcs are directly outside of Darkhold. So if they move within range... Oh my god. So those savage orcs were invited to the war with me by Clan Eshin, And then they just backstabbed them and killed them while they were sieging my capital. Not my capital, but, well, basically my capital.
We are ill at ease.
Why is this getting such good? Yeah. This is gonna suck. These guys are gonna be a really tough fight. Ooh, that could be really bad. The sick thing is this guy's completely useless now. Unfortunately, Grimgore has taken Ash Ridge. We're getting a real mix of things happening right now. Real mix of things. Research rate plus 10, armor plus 15 for the whole army, magic resist plus 15, fire resist plus 35, cavalry bump, vigor loss, physical reduction, and melee defense for, oh my god. Look, all these are so incredibly good. I think I'm going to get that. I need to get Draft Master as well before we go back. In the meantime, Lizardmen, Empire, Bretonia, Southern Realms, or High Elves. We're going to get replenished troops right now because it's the important one for us.
Bring them death.
We can wipe out this
They will
rebellion.
know Caledor's name.
Caledor could use a little
We're going to take the execute captives for the XP. Oh my god, and I have just enough to make it to Flayed Rock and colonize. BEA, beautiful.
Prince of Caledor.
Other things that we can take here, we can take let's take Ancient Pride. We are using a bunch of dragons right now. Well, we're using 2. We're going to be using more soon. We're taking Burning Head on her, and we're taking Secure Influence on him. Okay. Oh, this is much better. So Flayed Rock, we can start building up. I'm actually going to build a Pig Birder too. He's not sieging me, is he? Surely you jest. Cavalry, axe, 4 archers, 2 boar boys. We got 2 dragon princes, a star dragon, reaver archer, silver. How is this not significantly higher than 50%? Are you joking?
The Asher follows strength.
Let's win this. Let's get them out of Darkhold. Let's do that.
For duty.
Turn those guys off.
Archers.
Let's do that. Turn those guys off.
Illyrian archers. For duty.
I guess these silver helms can go on one side, and the great eagle and the star dragon can go somewhere. We also have white lions on both sides. This is a great army. It's so like balanced.
Northern Sea Guard.
Archers.
No, I'll put you guys on 3 and no on 4, and you guys on 5. These guys actually get Vanguard, so I'm just going to start them. What's their speed? 90 versus these guys who are 64. Oh, amazing. Okay, so they can just... The Savage Orc Boar Boys don't have any shields. They've got decently low armor. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have my Illyrian guards just fill them with arrow fire. And there's not really a lot they're going to be able to do about it. We get 6 Star Dragon Breaths right now because we have the Invocation of Vol going. And we also get a Channeling Spire. Not that it really does anything for us.
Battle call. Done. Dragon Princess.
And I guess I could just use my Dragon Princes to charge these dudes once they come in. I don't really see any reason why not. This noble can go right here in the front. Dragon, I'm probably going to get you to just peel into the back there. You can go on those guys. You're on these guys. This doesn't matter. I'm okay with that. Let's just move them back a little bit, and they should be able to shoot and take less damage. They should be doing what they're doing right there. These are silver helms, so we can actually send those up against those archers.
Archers.
These archers can go against them. These guys can do basically whatever they want. Yeah, we're aces. This is gonna be a breeze.
As you say.
This is gonna be a breeze, he says, assuredly cursing himself to lose the fight. Can we move you just back a smidge?
Spearmen. Assyrian guides us.
I guess you can go for them.
Assur advance.
You can go in here. You can go there.
Illyrian archers.
You guys are Illyrian archers. You guys are dragon princes. Dragon princes can pretty much just go this way and back. We're gonna breathe on these biggins because they're for sure gonna be a problem.
Spearmen.
Let's get those spearmen in. These are archers. These are reavers, or dragon princes. I mean, sorry.
Illyrian archers.
Charge them in. These guys can charge over there. These guys are doing exactly what they're meant to do. Look at the range on these Illyrian reavers. It's crazy. That's so good. These guys are gonna peel back.
Assur noble.
Yeah, we got this. I will get my units to run down as many of these as possible. Because of course they are, you know, bad dudes. We got some bad dudes here. We could put a bit of experience on these guys. It's not a terrible idea.
Restrain them. Turn them loose.
But we could also take this plus. This is like 5 influence and a bunch of money. We don't really need the money. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Let them level up a bit. Oh, did this guy escape with like 1 unit? Yes, literally. All right, and then we're just gonna march down this way. This should be pretty fine. Now that we've got Eshin out of the way, we can take Shattered Cove. We can kind of reestablish ourselves here. Nothing should get past these two, he says. We do have a bit of public order here. We're gonna build public order probably as our first building here as well. I'm really worried that these guys can take Fortress. Because we have military buildings in Darkhold, they're getting really good. Like, they're getting Black Orcs in here. And the gates aren't super great yet. Starting gate gives you 5 archers, then they become 5 Lothern Sea Guard. A little bit better as Sea Guard, because then at least you can just focus them, leave them on the walls. Oh, but he's not going to attack with a full stack, so that's at least good.
Orion, lend us your strength.
4, 5, 6. It's just that the Black Orcs have so much, like 110 armor. Oh, but everybody has flaming attacks because I have the Invocation of Vol on. We have 1 Sun Dragon. We have no cavalry here, so we have nothing to stop the chariots and the big guns. I think this is too risky. I'd rather see whether or not he tries to take the walls.
Greatest of the dragon princes.
It's not great, but we have some time to get back as well.
Glory awaits.
The replenishment's pretty good, it looks like. Yeah, that's not bad.
Follow me to glory. Onward for Caledor.
I'm gonna move Imrik. I'm gonna form a second army. Is what I'm gonna do. Because we can just create a second army to take Shattered Cove. We're gonna lose a bunch of income for a few turns, but it'll be worth it in the end. Prince, Princess, Archmage, probably a prince. An organized prince. Archer, spearman, silver and guards. He's not bad. Princess. I don't know that I want to waste the influence on this stuff. Example, brisk. Soft-hearted, dullard. Primed resistance. There's so many options here. Like, income from all buildings plus 10. Ooh, you would maybe pay for yourself. Research rate plus 5%. That's not bad either. That's local province. That's just in general. Ooh. I think I'm going to get her.
High Elven art.
Is what I'll do.
True magic guides.
It'll take 2,500. We're going to lose a bunch for a couple of turns, but it doesn't matter. All right, let's double time you.
Carried by magic.
She only needs to spend one turn doing this. This shouldn't be too bad. How bad is this public order going to be? Military crackdown 6. Characters plus 4. Corruption really bad. Let's grab public order. Let's grab Haven. Oh my disgusting god.
Magic's unleashed.
Can I do both of those in this turn? I don't know that I can. It will give growth. We can get the corruption reduction once we get in here. I mean, corruption is already plummeting.
You may look upon me.
God, let's move Imrik,
Rise this way.
because we've got to get down here to stop this.
This is my destiny.
Hello?
As you are.
Good day.
Execution. The dragon's
Oh,
rage.
you gotta be.
Master of drakes.
You gotta be joking me here.
The dragon shall wake. I decree death.
I can't get past him either. So annoying.
Master of magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on this just for one turn until she can at least get the Shattered Cove together. We're gonna wait on these. This could be maybe good. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, no, we gotta get 8. Maintain control of 3 provinces. Maintain one of the following types. These are all the dragons. I think that's it. I think that's all we can do.
Destiny lies
All right,
there.
here we go. Shattered Cove, colonize.
Safary's servant.
This whole army, it says it's only costing 313, but I think that's a lie.
Trained by the White Tower.
Oh, okay, so the price of his army basically has also gone up because of supply lines.
Archmage. Scholar Supreme.
We're gonna dunk corruption. We're gonna no, what am I saying? We're gonna rebuild is what we're gonna do. We have a bunch of stuff we need to build. 73 minus 4. Yuck.
True
Okay, we gotta get rid of her. Yeah, that fixes the income entirely. We go to rebuild Lost Splendor. 800. That's not going to do too much there, so let's do that. Everything else I think I'm going to save for the turn. This guy's rebuilding his army way too quickly.
Beyond compare.
Where's my manners? Come and die.
Can we get money out of him, do you think? Probably not. I don't even know that he'll actually do the peace treaty.
Nah. Might as well.
All right, whatever. At least he's out of my hair for a turn this way. We might as well force march. If they attack the fortress, they'll die because of the walls. So that's okay. -4. That's going to go down to -2 next turn. Yeah, we got a lot of building to do there.